After all the work and all the miles,
Get that train rolling, man.
all the sign-filled shows and sold-out seats. Now it's all about to change.
Are you ready?
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the women's division for years to come. I've seen her potential for greatness already as one of the top superstars on Raw. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
Sounds like the CCO thinks one of Raw's top names might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
Hey, glad we could catch up. We should talk about what Triple H said.
What do you mean?
He basically anointed you the first overall pick in the draft. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 to SmackDown.
Well, it's not a guarantee.
True. Nick Aldis could do something stupid and select someone else. But if tonight is your last night on Raw, I just want to wish you good luck.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Oh, and speaking of the draft, just a friendly piece of advice. Make sure you look good up there on the stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire. And sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
No problem. And hey, if you did lose tonight, maybe that would cause you to slip to me at #2 in the draft. Just saying.
Oh, look, it's the #1 draft pick.
Well, not yet, at least.
I don't deal in rumor and innuendo, I deal in facts. And the fact is, no matter who goes #1 in the draft, it doesn't matter, because it will always be Tiffy time.
If I am the #1 pick to SmackDown and you stay here on Raw, I really hope we cross paths again someday.
Everyone hopes they cross paths with me. It's their only hope at relevance.
You sure think highly of yourself. Let's see what the GMs think next week.
Here's the woman who might be moving on from Raw in the WWE Draft.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from New York, the Superstar!
Obviously, everyone's convinced that this woman is the #1 pick Triple H was talking about. But she's got to put all that speculation aside. Speculation doesn't win matches.
That's true, Corey, but with all the talk surrounding this woman's future, I'm willing to bet she's looking to make a statement of her own here tonight.
The last chance to make an impression before the draft starts now. Here comes a great competitor with
And her
awful
opponent,
taste.
representing the Judgment Day, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan!
Next level methodical, always gets what she wants.
Liv Morgan rocked Judgment Day, captured the Women's Championship, and most importantly, seduced Dom.
Well, Liv Morgan proved she could win the big one. She completed her revenge tour, and now we're about to see what's next.
With the draft days away, there's a lot on the line here, and when you're the name on everyone's lips, it also puts a target on your back.
And Liv Morgan is likely aiming right at it. This is her first match back after her long-awaited appearance on that streaming cheese-smelling show. And I'm sure she's looking to prove she's no Lineburger.
I think you meant Limburger, but did you just say a cheese-smelling show?
It's a lot more than just smelling cheeses. If you're a fan of the fromage and or its aroma, it really is what it's like.
A reversal. Well scouted. Thrown off by a big-time uppercut.
German suplex, but that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. Well scouted by Liv Morgan. Boom!
Sliding out of danger there.
Someone call a dentist. Oh, God, that hurt.
Knee straight to the neck.
Gosh.
Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope.
Now look at this laser focus. She's looking to put this to bed.
Getting back into the ring now.
Face, meet, knee. Setting it up. Boom!
She's taken her share of blows at this point.
Yeah, but she's not showing any signs of giving up.
Oh my gosh! Terminating knee smash.
Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick.
Oh, that knee just rocked him. Taking a moment to fire up this crowd and herself.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there. Find some payback with their own reversal. Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize? Oh, a step up enziguri. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Oof, kick finds it.
Liv is heading up top.
From the top. Splash.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go. Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture. Front face like a fly into the guillotine.
Just wrenching away here.
Fighting desperately. Able to shrug off her opponent.
She countered that into her own offense. Kick gets caught.
Uh-oh. Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Caught the leg.
Knee right to the face. Into the cover, looking for the win.
She powers out immediately there.
She still has enough energy for a simple kick out.
She's being derailed here. The cover, she's going for it. And a shoulder in the air.
That's still a quick kick out at this point.
Arm wringer.
Well, that changed.
Wow, what a kick.
And a kick to the back.
Cover here. Is it enough? She kicks out at 1.
I can't believe the ref didn't get 2 here.
Propped up in the corner.
Ooh, back elbow puts a stop to things.
Oh, the elbow connects.
Springboard, but nobody home.
Turns it around. Boom, forearm smash. And she has an answer for Liv. Oh, what a kick.
Right to the gut.
Batten down the hatches. These two are loaded. She fights back with the counter.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Oh,
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Who will break first? That is the question. Wow. Perched on the shoulders. Feast your eyes. Liv is completely out of it.
Into the cover. Man, that was a hard-fought win. She's got to be proud of herself
Here is
tonight.
your winner, Superstar!
that was an impressive win, and you've got to believe the rumors are only going to get louder after what we just saw.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
That's right, Byron, and all the rumors are saying this Raw superstar might be changing brands as the top pick.
It's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by General Manager Nick Aldis.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
Speaking of looking ahead, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected at #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I can use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this, Raw.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how you treat your top talent on SmackDown? Maybe I would have been better off staying on Raw.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have just been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on SmackDown, and I'll make sure it's against a local competitor that you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right?
Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy, but I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
And this competitor is getting the opportunity of a lifetime.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the nearest nightclub, Sensational Starla.
Hey, I remember this competitor. We wrestled at the same state fair in the early 2000s. Man, that was a great night for me.
Wow, does that mean you actually won a match?
No, I lost, but later that night, I went on a ride at the same fair, and it was amazing. It flipped you backwards and forwards and random, seemingly defying physics. Then the next morning, I woke up, and I discovered the Saxtonation.
This explains so much.
Here she is, SmackDown's #1 draft pick.
And her opponent from New York, the Superstar!
After last week, you've got to think she's looking forward to facing an opponent in the ring rather than someone darting in from the crowd.
And an opponent like Sensational Starla, who, no offense, appears to be here to let SmackDown's top pick make a strong statement.
SmackDown gets a good look at their top pick right now. After the unfortunate events of the draft last week, you'd think our top pick is hoping for a night that's a lot less memorable.
The sleeper is trying to escape, delivers a jawbreaker. is just vicious. Man. Arm stopped.
Leg trapped. Looking for the heel hook stretch.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Turn it around with a reversal.
Capped off with a big one.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Pow, what a shot.
And Starla falters there.
She's got to let it roll off her back and forge ahead.
Just grounding and pounding.
Moonsault.
She's saying, it's on, WWE Universe. Let's go. On the second rope. Enziguri.
She's firing off attacks at a high clip.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Oh, a moonsault. This could do it.
2, and they kick out at 2.
She's still as determined as ever.
And she quickly turned that around.
Tagged with a punch. A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch. Harlem sidekick. And she's been busted open.
This could be a turning point in the matchup.
Oh, ow.
Buffet strikes.
Each blow landing, it's taking its toll on her.
She's really struggling to find an answer here. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. She has her down for the count.
Powers out. She powered out. It doesn't get any closer than that without the bell ringing.
She's letting the crowd fill her with confidence now.
Fighting back with everything she has.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Enziguri.
Now she's taking charge in the match.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Face first, good night.
Up into the torture rack. Starla looks out of it.
Makes the cover. No, she kicks out. She kicks out.
Escaping that pin must have taken almost everything she's got.
Well worth it. Look how frustrated her opponent is.
And now it's reload time. Time to find another moment to pull off that one more time.
Setting her up here.
Look at this athleticism.
Oh, man, nasty kick.
She's just getting hammered away on.
Yeah, it's crucial that she retaliates immediately. She managed to avoid that offense. Boom!
Oh, what a response. Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Uh-oh. Way to avoid that. Leading her into the corner now.
Being placed onto the top rope.
Shove all the way to the outside.
Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
Incoming! Good Lord! Taking flight!
From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
And here's the cover.
Could be it. What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT? Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers, and we're gonna get them right now.
You have no idea.
Oh, I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
How'd you mess with the Tron? Is there someone helping you out?
Make the right choices and maybe you'll find out someday.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. Roxanne is a little out there, but I don't think she'd do this on her own. There's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from New York, the Superstar!
There's an extra degree of intensity in the arena tonight. She heads into the ring not as the top overall draft pick, but as the swift hand of justice.
And I know a lot of folks are watching to see what kind of sentence she can deliver to Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez's opponent is poised for payback. A woman obsessed with championship gold.
Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
And her opponent, from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
You have to love this level of confidence in a superstar.
Especially for so early in her tenure in WWE.
Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career.
Roxanne is completely ruthless at this point.
Yeah, Roxanne Perez doesn't care about anything except being on top of the mountain.
That's the right mindset.
Even though Roxanne Perez did not want to respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the message being sent tonight is for all of WWE.
And that message is clear. These kind of attacks are over. Now it's up to our top draft pick to make sure that point hits home in the ring.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Oosh! Oh, putting focus on the arm here.
Lands a timely reversal.
These two have learned each other so well.
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash.
Ah, right to the back.
And now she's feeling the energy from the crowd.
Enough of this. She needs to refocus on the task at hand now. She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes. The ref took the brunt of that one.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there. Boom!
Got their opponent up.
Driven down, snake eyes.
Can she do it here? She's quick to get her shoulder up.
Well, she thought she saw a chance to gain the fall, but obviously was mistaken.
And she anticipated what was coming. There's the kick.
She's now looking a bit worse for wear.
Roxanne showing an aggression that won't be contained.
Watch out!
Meteor! Getting the cover here, eye in the end.
Stops the ref count before 2.
Clearly, she's still got a lot of fight left in her.
And knew what was coming there.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. Beautiful back handspring senton. Roxanne putting in the work.
Roxanne knows, do the work, and results will follow. I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
Bats with a punch to the gut.
Uh-oh, the Cobra clutch is applied. The Cobra clutch, she's looking for a way out. She drops a few elbows and fights her way out of the hold. A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
And able to beat Perez to the punch. Oh. European uppercut. She's been slowed down yet again.
But the question now is, can you find a
Here's the cover. Is it enough? Oh.
Wait, look at the feet. The feet are on the ropes. How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
Cut with that sharp elbow. Perched on the shoulders. Looks like she's been cut open after that. You hate to see this.
Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
She was barely able to get that shoulder up.
I cannot believe she had the wherewithal.
A big opportunity falling through their fingers. You've got to continue fighting and hope your next big move is the last one.
To the outside.
And enters back into the ring. She reverses and create
from the top.
Kick connects from the top.
This is going to the absolute limits.
Everything she has been through to this. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
Anything Perez is trying is being suppressed.
And Perez is seeking salvation.
Went after the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance. What a rolling elbow.
Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes.
That could be
Here's the pin. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez is recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair.
And Aldis goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who can step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from the Indies.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to train together for years. You spend that much time with someone, putting your health and safety in their hands, you know you can trust them.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.